Hello everyone. Good afternoon. So welcome to Brewing Live All New Season episode 34 for mental preparedness in the new landscape of living amidst challenges of our present time. So Brewing Live is a community service of D Cup Coffee Republic, our coaching hub and the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines, and it is where I am presently located. So, in partnership with Life Coach Philippines, our heart as game changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and the people that matters to you. So, shout out to all my fellow game changers serving in this corner of the digital space and advancing life coaching ethically and authentically. So giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style. So I encourage you to expand your heart today by supporting the works that we do by blessing D Cup Coffee Republic with your food and beverage order. So we have delicious vegan meals and fresh guyabano for easy switch to healthy eating. And we also have sausage platter, waffles, and cakes for your favorite and classic comfort food. So please check our FB page for the menu of sumptuous meals and refreshing drinks, or connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to bring the Cup Coffee Republic experience to your place. So we are open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. for your order on pickup and delivery. So you can still, of course, avail of the free iDream Inspired Journal, coaching cards, and other freebies from the previous months. And if you wish, of course, to complete your collection of valuable personal development materials from Master Coach A, and I encourage you to, of course, complete this resources. I have the collection of all the resources from Master Coach A, and it helps a lot. So for other ways to support our community works, you may now give us some stars. So, bigyan niyo naman po ako ng some stars so I can experience some stars, okay? Or love gift through fund transfer. So just check the caption of this video for bank info and or GCash account. So if you just joined us in, welcome and thank you for being here. And you may, of course, circulate the link of this video to invite your friends to watch with you. And you may also tag them in the comment below and give them some shout out, encouragement, motivation, and best, just acknowledge and express gratitude. Ayan. So as for me, let me give my shout out to fellow mental model collectors inside the Learning Society by Master Coach A, and a special mention to fellow bronze badge holders. So we have them here. You can see them in the comment section below. Andyan na po silang lahat. Coach Nords, Coach Lynn, Coach Teen, Coach Mao. Hello, hello. So if you are not yet a smart holder of B-Learning e-card and you still miss and you are of course still missing all the perks and you are missing all the perks that we enjoy, today is the best time to take action. So connect with Coach Rezzhel to 0917-586-1661 to join the Be Learning Society, which is the tent maker of Be Learning Homes for mental fitness. And of course, you get to enjoy a 5% food and beverage discount from B Cup Coffee Republic, and you get a full access to Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A, happening every third Saturday of the month. Plus, you get the benefit from the 90-minute free coaching sessions with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. And for this month's Mental Model Masterclass, it is scheduled on August 21, which is on a Saturday at 7 p.m. So Master Coach A will teach on the mental model of the 21st polymath. So are you a modern day polymath? So I am very, very personally excited for this because I have identified myself as a polymath. So register now and discover how the common belief of that the jack of all trades and master of none can be hindering your progress. So for more information and registration assistance, connect with Coach Rezzhel to 0917-586 1661. So moving on for today's episode, ganun ako excited, pumipiyok ako. I will be sharing what you consume consumes you. So please do tag your friends and forward this video link and invite others to join our conversation on mental preparedness. Hello, Coach Partner Trisha. So if you have heard of the famous saying, you are what you eat, then please feel free to share some notes. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment below. So my name is Life Coach Candee Teng. Just in case you're meeting me for the first time, I am a professional certified CACC life coach and a certified mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. And I am a proud scholar of Master Coach Ace Tribe Speak, a six-step, six-figure speaking career training program. And I am, of course, a proud Master Builder Apprentice of Master Coach A. And we build tribe as we help your unstoppable dream to come true. I'm also the founder and creator of When Comfort is Not Too Comfortable Coaching Community, and I help individuals to become mentally fit to heal and recover from their broken identity, broken name, and broken dreams so that they can courageously journey outside of their comfortable lifestyle to live a life of responsibility or a life of stewardship. So if you are watching this on a replay, comment hashtag replay and do send us a message if you wish to connect with any points that resonates with you. And you may find, of course, the YouTube link where you can watch the replay of all the episodes of Brewing Live and the caption of this video. So please do follow and subscribe to the channel so that you'll get notified when new learning video becomes available. Of course, and of course, I am a proud coachee of Master Coach A. So Master Coach A is my personal, my business, our chief tribe. So coach ko siya sa lahat na aspeto ng buhay ko. Okay. And we have always been working on mental fitness. And Master Coach A just allowed me to relieve the dream of becoming a nutritionist. Ayan. Because I was really, really interested in nutrition before. I really want to know how food works because I was into physical fitness and I was really before no very very body conscious. So I really wanted to know more about nutrition and how to take care of my being, but life happened and I wasn't able to pursue becoming nutritionist, but I was always so passionate when you talk about food because food is life for me. Like literally, no, I love eating food, and of course, uh, I I I really am passionate when you talk about nutrition and how it affects your health. Of course, along with it, of course, when you talk about exercises, I am also very passionate because I used to be, of course, a fitness instructor and I used to teach Pilates. Ayan, okay, and even suspension training. So that's really my background. Okay, so moving on, that's something interesting about me in case you haven't heard that before. Okay, now, have you heard of the saying, you are what you eat? Ayan. So, feel free to share with me if you believe this to be true or you believe this to be not true. Okay. So again, there is no right and there is no wrong. This is a safe space. Feel free to comment. Feel free to share your thoughts. Of course, I value your feedback as well. And of course, it's in order to have a healthy conversation here in the digital space. Again, have you heard of the saying, you are what you eat? Do you actually agree to it or do you disagree with it? Ayan. So, one, if you agree, two, if you disagree. Okay? So, again, you are what you eat, but did you actually know that this is literally true? So it is not only figuratively, but it is literally true as well. And the notion comes from you are what you eat emerged in English in the 1930s. It's in the early 1900s, no, that it is from American nutritionist Victor Lindlar. Sana na-pronounce ko ng tama, no, yung name niya. But it came from American nutritionist Victor Lindlar. And the notion of this is that to be fit and healthy, you need to eat good food. So he is actually, no, he is a strong believer in the idea that food controls your health. And that's what I want to talk about this session. What you consumes eventually consumes you. So hello, I see the Lisay Panganiban, Nudalo, ayan. Hello, hello, great um, noon. Okay, so let's talk about, of course, the food that you eat. Food, of course, contain nutrients, no? And nutrients from the food you eat set up the foundation of every cell in your body, which is actually the foundation of your structure, bone structure, the foundation for how you function. It is also the wholeness of every little cell in your body, from the skin to the hair of the muscles to your bones to your digestive system and to your immune system. So each and every day, your body is actually busy building new cells to replace those that you have worn out. And you may not feel it, of course, because it works on a molecular level. No, you may not feel it, but we're constantly actually repairing, healing, and rebuilding our body. And how healthy those new cells are is, of course, directly determined by how well you are eating and what are the foods that you consume. And did you know that shelf life is not only applicable to food? Ayan, again, yung shelf life, di ba? Alam natin yan. And did you know that every cell in your body actually has a shelf life? So a stomach cell lives about a day or two, a skin cell about a month, and of course, a red blood cell about 4 months. So every day, our body is busy making new cells to replace those that have expired. O ayan, di ba? O na-relate din natin ang shelf life with our body in a molecular level. So how healthy those new cells are is directly again determined by how well we've been eating, you've been eating, and syempre ako din, no, I've been eating. Okay. So, when feeding the body, we all know, we all have heard that there are healthy food and there are junk foods. So please share with me what you know about healthy foods are and what junk food are, okay? So what is your personal, ito ha, personal, yung alam mo, what is your personal definition of healthy food and what is your personal definition of junk food, okay? But we all know, of course, that whatever food we eat, either healthy or junk food, it produces energy and it gives our body energy. So again, feel free to share with me your thoughts, okay? But did you know that the greatest difference between healthy food and junk food actually differs in their nutritional value? Aside from the calories, of course, the nutritional value that it provides us differs. Healthy food provides the right kinds of energy for your body, and it even enhances the operation of your body's complex system. It strengthens your resilience against disease and, of course, increases your body's durability and longevity. Longevity. Okay, but junk foods, on the other hand, has essentially the opposite effect in all the areas that I have mentioned, and it actually contributes to breaking down of the body over time. Kaya siya junk. Ibig sabihin, garbage. Walang kwenta. Walang silbi. Okay. Now, the rule is actually the closer to nature the source of food that you eat, the closer to nature it is, the fewer calories it has, it will take, and of course, as fewer calories it has, it will take for you to feel more satisfied. And of course, ano nga ba yung reason, no? Because we often have heard this, but no one really explained this to us, no? Even in schools, di ba, we have the go, glow, and grow. Ayan, tinuturo sa atin yan, the food pyramid and everything. But have it no one had really explained it to us on how it affects us. Okay, so the reason actually is that processed food often have low amounts of fiber and water. Yan, low amounts of fiber and water. So a high ratio of calories to nutrients and a mix of taste from added sugar, sauce, and other seasoning and flavoring overly stimulates your appetite center in the hypothalamus. So may science po ito, no? Konti lang naman, okay? So clean foods are the opposite. They have lots of fiber, they have lots of fluid, they have natural water in them, and they have a high ratio of nutrients to calories and free of added flavors, all of which send signals of satisfaction to your brain before you get to consume too many calories. Tapos bilang, ano daw sabi ni coach? Sige, I'll give you an example. An example of this, because I love, of course, I love to eat almonds, no, or even if you look into peanuts, okay? So think of how many raw almonds you get to eat before stopping. Then actually compare it when you eat honey roasted almonds. So from experience, when you get to eat raw almonds, you feel satiated. Konti lang, you feel satiated. You already feel full. But then again, when you eat honey roasted almonds, of course, with that sugar coating, sarap, diba? With that sugary coating, it's first the desire for you to eat more. It's as if you are not satiated and you want to keep on eating more. So if you want to compare this with other food, then go ahead, diba? Let's talk about it in terms of potato chips. Ayan, syempre there are potato chips. They have added what do you call this? Added additives, added salt, added flavors, added seasoning. Okay, so when you compare it to pita chips, a good example is pita chips and potato chips. So we have pita chips here as a snack. So our pita chips is very natural, it's very organic, and it's a healthier choice for potato chips. It is baked, it doesn't have any oil. Okay, so when you eat pita chips, just a few pita chips, you actually feel satiated already. But would you agree with me that when you eat potato chips, you usually say, ilang chips lang, ganito kakainin ko. But then eventually, you find yourself that you have already been eating so much more than what you intended to eat. So yung mga hashtag relate, don't worry, I am as well guilty of this. Okay. So, clean foods are minimally actually processed and as direct from nature as possible. That's what you consider as clean food or healthy food. So they're whole and free of additives, colorings, flavorings, sweeteners, and other hormones. And a clean, of course, food is a nutrient-rich food which when incorporated in your eating plan can help you build cells that work better and are less susceptible to disease. Hashtag sabi Coach Team. Relate. Oo. Andiyan pala si Coach Mayor. Ay, si Coach Mayor. Si Mayor Leonard Cales. Ayan. Now, paborito akong tawagin sa aking full name na Rowena Candee Teng. Sabi niya, connecting din siya. Now, junk foods. Let's talk about junk foods. Now, a diet filled with highly processed food that's low on nutrients doesn't, of course, give our body much to work with. Okay? So, junk food is anything that has been processed. So, yun yung gusto mo i-consider as junk food. So, again, a clean and nutrient-rich whole food eating plan can help you build cells that work better and are less susceptible to premature aging and diseases. So technically, healthy food equals healthy cells. You literally are what you eat. And you can also see this in your skin. Ayan, yung mga cuties natin. Have you ever wondered why there are some people who have healthier looking or glass, kasi sabi nga nila, no, glass skin than other people? There are people who has skin, no, that looks dewy, ibig sabihin moist, hindi dry. But there are some people who have dry skin. So your food actually, again, affects the way even the skin works, the way your skin looks. Ayan. So yung mga gusto magpaganda, ayan. Food po yung solution dyan. And of course, I don't have to say the food that you eat, of course, reflect as well on your physical health. When we talk about physical health, it is not only limited to your physical appearance, but the way you function physically. So I will be sharing with you some foods that you should consider eating more, which is, of course, vegetable, fruits, nuts and seeds, and of course, whole grains rather than simple carbohydrates, because whole grains are complex carbohydrate. It has lots of fiber, it has more nutrients, and it takes the body longer time to break it down. Therefore, you feel satiated for a longer time, and you prevent yourself from overeating. And of course, if you're a carnivore, you want to eat lean sources of protein like fish, chicken, and turkey. And one of my most favorite sources of protein is, of course, egg. So later, I will be sharing with you kung anong meron kay egg. That's bakit palaging egg sandwich ang kinakain ko dito sa Decaf Coffee Republic. Okay, now when you talk about nutrition, did you know that there are three most common nutrition for your mental health? Okay? So first is the vitamin B12. So if you have poor memory and you want to improve your memory, vitamin B12 is the key. And of course, when you have vitamin B12 deficiency, you feel yourself in a constant state of mental fog. Yung blurriness, yung hindi ka makaisip, nahihirapan ka mag-isip. Ayan, naglo-loading ang ating brain. So vitamin B12 deficiency is actually a serious matter, and it should not be ignored since it can lead to a wide variety of mental and neurological disorders. So you want to be able to look at the food that you eat if it is high or low in vitamin B12 as well. Now, the other vitamin is vitamin D. Vitamin D can lift your mood, it can eliminate brain fog, and of course, depression. It improves your memory, and it increases your problem-solving ability. And the next one, of course, is omega-3. So, naririnig natin si omega-3 essential fatty acids. So, it is found high in concentrations in your brain. So, your brain has high concentrations of omega-3, and they are actually crucial to your memory and your overall brain health and function. Yet, our these are widely lacking in our diet. And of course, the best dietary sources are, of course, they always you always hear this, no, yung salmon high sa omega-3, but you can just get it from wild caught fatty fish like sardines, trout, and salmon. And of course, egg has omega-3 as well. Now, proteins are the building blocks of life. Narinig natin to sa school dati. And it is actually essential for strength and repair of your muscles and tissues. And egg, eto na, ipapasok ko na si egg. My love, egg sandwich. Ayan. Okay. So eggs actually provide the highest quality protein. So it is not actually red meat, but it is actually eggs. Eggs provide the highest quality protein, and it contains 13 essential vitamins and minerals alongside, of course, the necessary omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants. That's why you always see me eating egg. May side dish ako ng egg. Meron akong egg sandwich. If I don't eat egg sandwich, I have side dish of egg in my meal. Because egg, again, has high quality protein. It helps with managing your satiety levels. And eggs also contain choline, a nutrient that's needed to produce acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that impacts the portion of your brain responsible for regulating mood and reducing stress. Plus, eggs are a great source of vitamin D, which I just mentioned. And it's been shown that adequate vitamin D, of course, like I said, has levels. It helps reduce the risk of depression. And did you know that 60% of high quality protein in eggs can be found in the egg white, while the yolk contains the rest, along with vital, healthy fats, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all compounding for a valuable contribution to your daily nutritional needs. And did you know, ayan, so mga mahilig bumibili ng egg dyan, actually we offer, we offer as well organic free-range eggs. Did you know that not all eggs are equal in nutrients? Okay, so you want to make sure to look into how the chickens, okay, how the chickens are being raised, how the chickens are being taken care for. Because chickens, actually, when stressed, okay, just like human beings, nai-stress din ang chicken. When chickens are stressed, yes, they produce egg, but the quality of their nutrients differs, lessen ang nutrients nila. So you can also eat an egg, you may eat an egg, but provides low nutritional value. Now, free range eggs and the eggs that we have here came from a very reputable source. Of course, we have a very great supplier, and the way they have a chicken farm, of course, and the way their chicken is raised is from a stress-free environment, and it's all organic. In short, what they feed their chicken are all organic, and of course, what the chicken eats, of course, translate to the eggs that they produce. So they are not stressed, so they have higher nutritional value. So if you see and if you think that all eggs are equal, they may look the same, but in terms of nutritional value, they are very different. You can eat an egg, but you don't have much of nutritional value. But here in the Cup Coffee Republic, our egg, of course, has so much value, has so much nutritional value. And of course, sabi ni Coach Lin, yung mga nasa poultry stress na, yes, precisely. You want to be able to really look into the supplier of your eggs, and you want to be mindful where you are getting your eggs. And of course, brown eggs doesn't mean organic egg, okay? Ibig sabihin lang nun, it's a kind of chicken that produces brown egg. Okay? When you talk about organic brown eggs, it has to be that the organic, ibig sabihin, lahat ng kinakain ng chicken, what the chicken eats are organic and doesn't have any um, enhancers. Okay? So, let me share with you why I love eggs and why I love the egg sandwich here, and I love eating egg here in the Cup Coffee Republic, aside of course from the nutritional value that it has guaranteed, of course, vitamin B. Egg has vitamin B, and it helps body manage stress more effectively. So it has vitamin B1, B2, B3, B6, and B12. All help the nervous system function more effectively, which in turn helps with stress management. And like I said, it has vitamin D, and of course, adequate levels show to reduce risk of depression. So choline is an important nutrient that is made in your liver. However, as most people don't produce enough choline to meet daily requirement, it also and crucial to be consumed through the food that you eat. So a nutrient that's needed to produce, like I said, acetylcholine, okay, which is a neurotransmitter that impacts the portions of your brain responsible for regulating mood and reducing stress. So choline is essential for normal cell functioning, playing an influential role in your brain, spinal cord development, especially during pregnancy, of course, cognitive development in infants, and also it helps to reduce cognitive decline in the elderly. So yung mga elderly, it's really good for you to eat eggs. Okay? So again, like I said, omega-3. Omega-3 is important role in the way your cell membranes work, from heart to your brain health. and it as well protects your eyes. And as your body produces a limited amount of omega-3 on its own, it's beneficial to actively consume them through food sources. And ito na, of course, they also have, kaya ko to mentionin, tryptophan. Okay, tryptophan, which helps with sleep. So yung may insomnia, nakaka-experience ng difficulty in sleeping, egg is the key. So it is involved in the making of melatonin. So oftentimes, di ba, we go for melatonin. I used to go for melatonin because I used to have insomnia. Ayan. So melatonin, which is the hormone which influences your sleep and wake cycle. And of course, it has many more nutrients and vitamins. It has folate, riboflavin, or what they call B2, no? And of course, selenium as well. So egg also contains useful amounts of vitamin A, E, and as well as iron, iodine, and phosphorus, and all the vital nutrients in supporting your healthy, balanced diet. So I have shared with you actually the physical food, the physical, that's one of the aspect of the food that you eat, but you can see how much it actually affects you in terms of your health, in terms of building you physically, from your muscles to your cells. And of course, I have shown you how your food actually affects your mental health. And if you can see through that, what you consume actually will eventually help you function, and eventually ito sinasabi natin, consumes you. It becomes you as well, because the nutrients that you get for your brain becomes as well the way you think. And here actually you can see that food is actually a natural cure if you are going through depression, if you are going through mental challenges. You can address it with the food that you take. But did you know that aside from physical, there is as well emotional, mental, and spiritual nutrition that are very important that we consume every day, that we are not mindful of? Because, of course, we always become, like I said, what we consume, and we must take greater care of what we consume on different areas of your life. So, this is a call for each of us to take assessment of both the quantity and the quality of what we put, of what we consume, not only on our physical health, but on our emotional, spiritual, and brain as well. So the question is, what do you consume for your relationship? In the aspect of relationship, what do you consume for your relationship? Who do you surround yourself with? So do you surround yourself with people who have high regards for other people's value? Or do you surround yourself with people who is filled with negativity, who is filled with gossips, who likes to gossip? Are you surrounded with people who keeps on lying, who keeps on denying, who keeps on staying in their comfort zone? Or are you surrounded by people who has a great view of success, who keeps on working towards success, who can serve as your inspiration, as your motivation to reach higher in your life and to go for dreams that you want? Do you surround yourself people who hold the highest value of their core values, or they respect other people? Because like what they said, the people that you surround yourself with actually eventually becomes who you are, and it is the same with what you consumes you. So who are the people you surround yourself with? The same thing applies to what you consume mentally. If you keep on watching things that are unwholesome, when you keep on listening, when you are surrounded by this relationship and you keep on listening to things that are derogatory to your self-esteem, to your self-worth, and you hang around with people that gossips, what are you feeding your brain? You are actually feeding your brain with junk foods, and you're going to be unhealthy as well in terms of your eating, in terms of your brain health, in your mental health. Do you just consume news that allows for negativity to flow in your mind? Do you Do you have are you able to express yourself, or you are not able to express yourself? Do you get quality feedback from people who can help you alleviate the way your mental health works, the way you think? Do you surround yourself with people, or do you consume information, knowledge that can help you go towards your success, go towards your goals, go towards your dreams? Or do you consume anything in social media just for the sake of entertainment? There's an enormous amount of information trying, of course, to influence us in everyday life, in the digital space. It has become more noisy than ever, and now more than ever, the more you need to be selective about what you feed your mind, what you read, what you listen to. And of course, we take in so much that we don't have, of course, to reflect on it. We just naturally go and take all of this. In Netflix, what kind of movies are you watching? Does it help you, or does it just make you feel good for a short time, and then eventually after watching it, you feel more lonely, you feel more kawawa ka, wala kang relationship, yung mga ganong bagay. Because if it is garbage, you can't find the time to think about it critically. And if it is good, we struggle to find the time to meditate on it, to reflect on it, or to, are you feeding it with healthy food? Are you feeding it with junk foods? And of course, lastly, spiritual aspect. What do you feed your soul with? Because so much more is at stake with what you read, with what you entertain in terms of your spiritual health. And above all, of course, it is an urgent command from God to make His word the paramount portion of your daily diet. The problem is that we are often so full for bringing in other bits of information, of going into information overload, that we hardly have any appetite left for God's word, for developing our relationship with God. We are so busy doing things, consuming things, and eventually we have not consumed something for our spiritual health. And then you get to ask yourself, what is happening to you? What is the purpose of your life? What is the meaning to your life? And eventually all else will fail. So mental fitness is actually, as you can see, a holistic process where you look into your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual health. Because whatever you consume, not only in the food level, it consumes you and it becomes you. So the question is, what are you consuming today? How are you consuming it today? And how is it affecting your overall health? So thank you for joining me today and supporting the advancement of mental fitness. Because of the ongoing ECQ, the free talk on mental preparedness every Saturday at 4 p.m. is temporarily put on hold, but I but you can of course still connect with us with any of your coaching needs 24 by 7, and we will of course support in the best possible way. So if you're interested to become a professional service provider, either as a life coach or a mental health coach like us, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to know more about co-actively co-create life coach certification program, the Master Coach A. So we are now accepting application for mental health certification, and I am very, very excited with this. And of course, internship program with limited slots. So make sure that you make the reservation with Coach Rezzhel. And I invite you to join us back tomorrow, same time and same digital space, for episode 35, How to Unmask the Energy Vampire by Life Coach Teng De Hoya. So Decaf Coffee Republic is located inside Pioneer Center compound, or widely known as PC, and we are just across Bayanihan Center in Pioneer Road, corner Brixton in United States Capitolio, Pasig City. So once again, this is Life Coach Candee Teng, mentally fit to serve you in behalf of Life Coach Philippines. And this is us in the Philippines. Love and boom, love and boom, love and boom. See you tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.